Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. I don't think I've done a video like this before, maybe the odd one, maybe the odd two, going back over all the years, but we have a big apology to make. Somehow or other, this idiot has deleted the folder with all the clips of the Orchid show in, so I have nothing. You had your video of borrowed photos of the grounds and the look round Wisley itself, but unless anybody out there has got some video clips which are almost impossible to send to anyone, or some photos of the Orchid show that they could get either via email or onto the Facebook group that I could then borrow to turn into a video like I did with the stills of the grounds, then we've got no record of the Orchid show, I'm afraid. The video clips were not brilliant, so it's not like I've lost the best thing I've ever done, because they weren't good clips because of the crowds, low light levels, the background noise wouldn't have been usable. I'd have had to override that because it was just so loud, you know, kids charging around and screaming and all sorts, and just the sheer volume of people were raising their voices to talk to each other. So they weren't the best clips in the world, but what I'm really annoyed about is the Mathers display of the old odontoglossum types. I mean, that was just precious, but sorry, I've lost the folder. I've spent the last hour and a half downloading various recovery bits of software, undelete software, all the sorts of things like this, and fundamentally they don't work. If you've put stuff in the recycle bin and emptied it, the chances of getting it back on a working computer are almost zero, because basically the space that's left when you empty the recycle bin, the computer will reuse, and once it's reused, that's it. Unless you're the police, in which case you can still recover it, apparently, allegedly. And I don't know that, of course. But yeah, so I've lost the clips. I can't do a video of the RHS Orchid show unless I can get help from somebody who's at least got some pictures. Yeah, I'll have to leave it at that. There's nothing I can do. As I said, I've spent a long time and head scratching and reusing lousy software, especially when you get a piece of software that says it's free, and what they don't say is the scan is free. But if you want to do anything after the scan, you have to pay. And that annoys me, and anybody who does that is not going to get my money, because it's cheating. Basically, you can quite happily say up front, scan is free, results are viewable, actions require money. So anyway, I've done my best, can't get the files back. Very annoyed, and maybe somebody can help, I don't know. Quite honestly, a few stills, either via email or on the Facebook group, especially of the Mathers display, would be appreciated, because all the other displays had orchids that you've seen, yeah, and basically what we're talking about is a whole display made up of orchids like this, only bigger, and with massive spikes, in all different shades and colours. Solid mass. It was a stunning display. But the only compensation really is the Bournemouth Orchid Society are organising a minibus to go there, and hopefully we get there before all of those blooms have gone over, and I'll be able to film there, so I'll still be able to show you. Anyway, RHS Orchid show for this year is a non-starter. Sorry. See you next time. Can't win them all, can you? See you next time.